YouTube, rock with me. Give me 10 minutes, YouTube. 10, 12 minutes, man. Let's talk about this shit. I'm hung the fuck over. Last night, let me tell you something. Last night, man, I'm hungover and I'm paying for it right now. So it's probably not gonna be the most clear video that I've ever made in my life. But the price of being hungover right now and having a headache and feeling shitty, I will pay that every day of the fucking week if I had to see what took place last night. I was drinking. Every sip of alcohol went down as smooth as it ever has in my adult drinking fucking life. Every sip of beer was as cold as it possibly can be, and it was the taste of victory. Victory. We did it. These guys they're gonna, some of them might stick around, but I can guarantee you the vast majority of them are going to go away. They're just going to go away because they were never fans of the sport to begin with. They don't really even have a strong understanding of the sport to begin with. So, with the headache and with the dizziness and with the fucking just laziness I'm feeling today, well worth it, man. Last night was a night for the ages. I won't say it was the most brutal knockout that I've ever seen, but it definitely was the most shocking knockout that I've ever seen as a fan of boxing. It really was. I mean, I can't think of, I guess I was too young for Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson, so I kind of remember that fight, and I guess that was, if we're talking about in my day and age, what was the most, I guess that was the most shocking one, but that's the heavyweight division, and those are big dudes. Any one punch can put you out. And the same goes for Rahman and Lewis, Same thing. Danny Garcia and Amir Khan this year. Khan's got a shitty chin. Even though that was a shocking knockout victory for Garcia, I didn't see that happening, but you just knew, if anyone lays one on Khan, they got a chance. This one, I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming, man. There was a couple people, I think, that may have even done videos. I'm not sure. I watched a lot of pre-fight prediction videos, so I think there was maybe one or two people that said Marquez knocking Pacquiao was a possibility. I've seen a couple people, actually I've seen a bunch of people in BoxingScene.com in the forums saying that Marquez was going to knock Pacquiao out. For whoever did say it, though, I give you all the amount of props that are available. You deserve them. I give them to you because I don't know how you could have called that shit. And if you were just throwing something up against the wall and hoping it sticks, fuck it. You still deserve it because I wouldn't have came out and said that. So weird fight, weird night of boxing. We'll get into Gamboa, but as far as the Pacquiao Marquez fight. Even after the first knockdown, I thought that Marquez was getting touched up a lot. And it didn't look like and even after he got dropped, I realized that people are saying now that their legs were tangled up and he got caught and he went down. Even after he got dropped, watching it live, man, it looked like it was heading towards a short night for Marquez. And then that punch landed, and it was like a lightning bolt from God, or from Zeus or some shit, man. He landed that shot, planted it on him, and knocked him right out. Had it been Mayweather that landed that shot and did that to him, I don't think I would have been as surprised. Because Pacquiao's fucking stupid like that, He leaves a lot of openings for a lead right hand, and he fucking comes in sometimes, and he's just not defensively responsible enough. So I wouldn't have been as shocked if it was Mayweather. But Marquez doing it, I just didn't think he had the power. So whatever it was that he did to gain the power, you know, and believe me, I'm not talking about PEDs, but the point is that I think he sacrificed some speed in order to gain a little bit of power, and he put on the weight properly, and you could see it in his body, his physique. He looked fucking shredded. So, you know, he landed that shot and he knocked him out. It's kind of bittersweet, man, because, you know, Pacquiao is a great fighter. He's a great fighter, and I think, you know, when it's all said and done, he's an all-time great type dude, man. He's a top 50 dude. So you don't want to see, you know, I don't want to see him go out like that. But it is what it is, man. If you didn't think that after the Bradley fight, or after the Mosley fight, or after the last Marquez fight, if you didn't think that it was over, last night should give you an idea. Last night should give you an idea. You know what I'm saying? He had an awesome career. Again, it's like Cotto. He had an awesome career. You know what time it is. It's time to start thinking about hanging him up, because what happened last night will happen again. If he continues to fight, it's going to happen again. That's without a doubt. And the kind of guys nobody's going to accept. You know, he's not at the stage in his career right now to where we're going to accept like tune-up fights and HBO fights. You know, if he's in there on pay-per-view and he's expecting to do big numbers, he's going to be in there with somebody that's probably got some pop. So the fights aren't going to get any easier for him. Bob Arum did it again. He's a mastermind, man. If you believe the video that I put up a couple months back before the Bradley fight, where I said Bob Arum wanted Pacquiao to lose. You know, and he actually did end up losing against Bradley. I don't think for Arum that one was decisive enough. I think he wanted to find somebody, again, that will put that fucking L on his record so that he can, you know, again, so that his stable of fighters. Now, with Pacquiao losing last night, his stable of fighters, you got Pacquiao and Rios. You got Bradley and Marquez. You've got Rios and Bradley. You've got Pacquiao and Bradley, too. You know, Pacquiao's now coming out to redeem himself and to right what was wrong and to take what was taken from him. You know, so Arum, you know, you say what you want to say about him, man, but he's a mastermind at putting his ducks in a row and lining things up a certain way and creating almost like a storyline for boxing, because you know right now with what happened last night, you already know the fights that are going to be made. You don't even have to have them tell you. You already know what it's going to be. So we've got like 6 different fucking top rank fights that can happen, and they can eat off of that shit for another 2 years till he finds the fighter that he's going to hang his hat on, you know, and he's going to make his, you know, his next Pacquiao or whatever. So, and as far as promoting goes, Golden Boy, man, Golden Boy is getting absolutely, at least this year, Golden Boy has been getting absolutely fucking shitted on by Top Rank. They really have, man. If Canelo was with Top Rank, he would have already been a pay-per-view attraction. That's just the way I feel about it. I think that they're getting fucking dog walked. So, you know, it is what it is. Say what you say about the dude, but he's a very, very shrewd businessman. 50 Cent, I don't know if he's looking to cash out with Gamboa, or he sees something that we don't see, or he just don't know enough about boxing. But from what I saw last night with Gamboa, I don't know, man. You know what? I'm not going to dog him too much, and I'm not gonna. You know, he's been out of the ring for a year and a half, so I don't know how he's gonna beat Broner. 50 Cent's looking to match him up with Broner. I can't see him beating Broner. I think that maybe it'll be competitive for a couple rounds, but in the end, I think Broner beats him. It's another guy, man. He gets overly aggressive, defensively irresponsible, and he gets fucking clipped all the time. It happens all the time. So I don't know what the plans are over there, but it is what it is. Pack cards. We don't want to hear about PEDs. We don't want to hear about the dude who was on the juice. We don't want to hear about any of that shit. Take your L. and please exit. Find the nearest exit and get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants to hear about that. Okay, your dude had his chance to get the test done. He didn't agree to do it because he would have had to get tested himself, and that's pretty much what it is. You know, the basic idea before, you know, a year or two ago was, you know, go by what the commission says, and if the P test is what the Las Vegas whatever the fuck it is. If that's what they say is what it is, then that's what they should go by. Okay, so then that's what it is. Nobody wants to hear about that. We don't want any excuses. This was not a decision. This was not a close fight. This was a fucking dramatic knockout loss. No other way to slice it or dice it. So it's pretty much what it is, man. Let me know. I've been doing this all night, just reading and watching people's videos. I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna be rocking out till 1 or 2 in the morning. So leave your comments. Let me know what it is, and till the next time.